obvious question is, what happened? What was the play at the end where you got free for that three-pointer that winds up being the difference?
I was trying to find the ball, and so happened I looked back, and the ball was in the air coming from QP. And I was like, either I'm going to go lay the ball up or just go for the win. And I chose to go for the win, and it went in.
The second half of these two games in the NIT, you have had just monster halves offensively. And I'm wondering, what kicks in with you in the final 20 minutes where you step up and make things happen in that end?
Just me willing to do whatever the team needs, and that was on the offensive end tonight, and I was able to perform for my teammates.
I know that you didn't have Tolu in this one. You and Iverson did the bulk of the scoring, and how important was it that you guys were able to step up and get it done without a key piece of this team at both ends not being able to go for it?
I think everybody stepped up together. Like, everybody knew they had a bigger role tonight with Tolu being out, and much respect to the guys that stepped up tonight.
Hey, congratulations. You're going to the semifinals of the tournament, and you hit the big shot to get them there. I'm going to let these other guys talk to you for a minute. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it.
We'll go over to Garrick.
Hey, DJ, obviously your missed free throws cost you guys a few games, but tonight you just made after free throw down the stretch. How nice is it to finally be able to put away a game off of made free throws and seal the victory down the stretch?
Well, Coach hounds on free throws, so we practice so much on them, so they're like second hand now. So I feel like that was like a big part of the half, like you said, and I was able to step up and knock them down.
What was going through your mind the second you saw that shot fall? And I mean, you looked a little off balance, and it seemed like you were asking for a foul there, but the shot went through. And what was going through your head?
Just trying to see how much time was on the clock. I was celebrating, then I had to snap back into it to see how much time was on the clock to try to get the stop to win the game.
Paul.
DJ, I kind of asked Iverson the same question after the win over St. Louis. You guys early in the season didn't come through in the clutch much late in games, but that's kind of been reversed. What's been the secret behind that? What's that helped you guys be able to close down the stretch?
Just learning from the games that we couldn't close and knowing what to do and what time in the moment of the game. Just learning from the film that we watched.
Joel, go ahead.
DJ, I don't know how much time you guys have had to discuss this or if it's even come across in the locker room, but you guys might have a chance here to play against Western Kentucky. Of course, Rick Stansberry coaches Western Kentucky, and you got a teammate there that not only is Coach Stansberry got a Mississippi State history, but got a son on your team. Has that even come across? Anything y'all even talked about with y'all having a chance to maybe play against him on Saturday?
No, it don't. We just treat every game like it's the one. Like, we need to win every game. Like, we don't just get into all of who was here and all that. We're just trying to win.
Ben, obviously the story of the game, that shot that DJ made at the end, and free throw line really kind of helps pull this one out for you.
Yeah, at one point there, they had taken a lot more free throws than we did. And we ended up, making our foul shots. And DJ was great getting, producing offense from the foul line. They're a really good team, and you could see they came out and really pressured us early, forced a bunch of turnovers. Again, the Achilles heels, 18 turnovers to their 7, but I'm so proud of our guys to hang in there. And we got, some help from God, because that miss at the front end of the one-on-one down there with average time 8 seconds to go was a huge miss. And the whole time when DJ had the ball come, I said, shoot the three, shoot the three, shoot the three. I was just yelling on the top of my lungs, hoping he'd hear me, shoot the three. We don't need the tie, we need the win. And God, did he come through. It reminds me of being in Texas 3 years ago when Q Weatherspoon hit a similar type play, a jump shot against Baylor at the buzzer to win the game on the road. So, great win for us. I thought, Iverson and DJ again were really good scoring the ball. I thought that JD gave us good minutes off the bench today. I thought, Davon comes in, he's always a stabilizing force. He had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 2-to-1 ratio. Did a nice job for it. Everybody contributed. So I'm just really pleased for our guys. That gives us a day off now to rest and then also prepare for whoever wins that 9 o'clock game tonight between Western Kentucky and Louisiana Tech, which should be a great game.
We'll go ahead with Neil.
Coach, congratulations. You were talking about how DJ's shot reminded you of Q Weatherspoon. Let me ask you this question. Q had that clutch gene for game winners. And I'm curious, do you see that in DJ? Is he a guy who's got the clutch gene?
Yeah, he was taking the game over at the end of the game for us. He was getting in line. He had 10 foul shots there, and I don't know how many he took at halftime, if he had any at all in the first half. But he was getting to the rim, stepping through, making plays, getting to the line. You could see it. We were trying to get him the ball, and they really were good defensively. Their hard hedging, bothered us a little bit. We weren't hitting the slips early enough. DJ made a great pass to Abdul late in that game to cut it to 2 on that dunk shot. And give that other team credit. Gilliard is an unbelievable player. When you look at him, I don't know how many steals he had tonight. I have to look right now, but he's about, how many? 4 steals. The guy's top 5 in the history of college basketball. He's an incredible player. And then I thought that their big kid inside, Grace, did a really good job, but Abdul, for the most part, was one matching up with KO, number 4, who was the second leading scorer in their conference games at 14.2 per game, and he had 1 basket out of 10 attempts tonight. That was a huge difference, that went to our advantage. And I thought we did a pretty good job on number 10 today, who had been their leading scorer the last 2 games. Let me check that. Number 3, Burton, the last 2 games had taken 30 shots, made 12 of them at 18 and 19 today. He's 1 for 7. So, we did a good job on 2 of their key guys defensively. Our field goal percentage defense was very good again. Our foul shooting and shooting from the field, we just got to, somehow figure out how to take care of the basketball.
What is it that you're doing offensively other than making – I talked to you about this before the game, but that's 2 games in a row now where you've shot 50%. You've scored at all 3 levels of the floor very well. Is it just experience at this point? Guys know what they need to do?
Yeah, I just think that, our percentage is so high because some of our misses are getting thrown to the other team before we even get a shot. It's ridiculous. I hate to keep harping on it. We got to get better, but I got to tell you, I'm so happy for our team. The adversity of not having Tolu Smith here today, the leading rebounder in the SEC. And he's out because of contact tracing. He has tested negative the last 2 days, so it's especially painful. Actually, right after the game, I went and I called him from the locker room and put the whole team on him, and we yelled a big hooray for him, and we love him very much. And feel for him so badly that he can't, be here with us right now.
What's the process on that moving forward? Do you know, or just something that's got to be remains to be seen for what can happen?
Remains to be seen.
Okay. Thank you.
You bet.
We'll go ahead with Paul.
Coach, you got to touch on a little bit with Tolu Smith out. What did you tell the team before the game? DJ said everybody had to step up, but what was kind of your message to the team knowing he was out?
Just that I talked about it yesterday because we found out yesterday that everybody's got to pick up their level. We're losing our leading rebounder and our best, inside scorer. So, everybody, and we did a great job on the glass today. I can't complain about that. We won by 16 on the glass. That's outstanding. But, I was just proud of the guys and their effort. And again, we beat a really good team, a team that had never been to the NIT semis. They'd beaten the 2 other SEC teams they played this year at Kentucky, at Vanderbilt. They were excited to play against us and try to go for the trifecta. And we had their very best effort today. There's no question that Richmond really played well today, and I would imagine their coach would suggest that. They're very well coached and very hard to guard because of how they space you out and spread the floor. That Princeton offense can be problematic.
What was, I know you spoke before you played, and you told us last week you were so happy for a dude to keep his career going. How happy were you personally for him after that sequence where he missed 2 free throws and fouled out, but you still got the win?
Yeah, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for, JD, because the technical foul is inexcusable. We can't get technical fouls talking to the officials. And so, we had a number of guys that got redemption. My message to the team after was, you never quit, you never give up, you never hang your head when you make a mistake or things go bad. You keep fighting, you keep battling, and good things happen. And we had some help today from the Almighty for that front end to miss. But, things happen. I'm so thankful.
Go ahead, Joel.
Ben was asking DJ about this, and I know y'all are just worried about whoever's next on the schedule. I know you don't look ahead at all, but now you may end up playing Western Kentucky next, and of course there's Rick Stansberry sitting there and all that he's meant for Mississippi State through the years, and plus got his son on your team there. Just curious if that's something that you all have even talked about, or what that's like to possibly be going up against Rick and all that he's meant for the university through the years.
I spent an hour with Rick last night, actually, in my film room. We sat there for an hour and visited together. I mean, I have great respect and admiration for Rick as a coach, for what he accomplished at Mississippi State as the head coach, and what he did as an assistant coach to help Richard Williams have such great success before him. Rick is one of the best coaches in the country, and he is the winningest coach, the most successful coach in the history of Mississippi State basketball. And he and his wife are special people. We're so proud to have Isaac on our team, to keep the family within the Mississippi State family. I mean, it's really special. And of course, when we lace them up, we want to win. We want to beat whoever we play. But we have great admiration and love for the Stansberry family, as all Mississippi State basketball fans do. And you think about all the great years, the NCAA tournaments, the phenomenal crowds. Rick was a driving force behind the Mize Pavilion and the construction of that, and raising the money. And he is a beloved figure at Mississippi State. And if we end up playing them, it'll be a special game.